Hi, my name is Pete Secor. I want to give a brief introduction to the new test and balance kit from Evergreen Telemetry. I'm going to focus on three key applications and the key benefits in each of those applications. At the heart of the system is the wireless wrist reporter that shows the data and stores the data. For an application such as air balance, I use a wireless sensor like this to sense pressure and also to give velocity and airflow information. Key benefit: removing from the airflow hood a heavy meter and replacing it with a lightweight sensor reduces the weight of the hood from 10 pounds to 8 pounds. 2 pounds are saved, that's 20%. It's a lot easier for the operator to hold this to the ceiling all day. Second key benefit is the air balancer that goes up to cut the damper gets a steady stream of CFM information to his wrist. He can see in real time the effect that he's having on the damper. He doesn't have to wait for the operator to shout the information across the room. Let me move on to doing a velocity traverse. The data can be stored wirelessly with a thumb switch on the finger. The sensor can be mounted directly either to the pitot tube or an airfoil. The balancer now is probing into the duct, can see the information, a stream of information coming to his wrist, and can store the data at each appropriate point using the wireless thumb switch. The data that is displayed includes the CFM, the average velocity, the current velocity, and static pressure. Static pressure is achieved without a separate probe of the duct. An even easier way of doing a traverse, if there is space available and easy access to the duct, is a one-handed traverse using our velocity grip. Velocity grip places the controls directly at the thumb of the user. He can control the display and he can store the data at the various points. The wrist reporter can be angled so that it is easily seen no matter what is the angle into the duct. Again, static pressure is measured at the same time as velocity and does not require a separate probe of the duct. Finally, another application is room-to-room pressures, where pressure hierarchies are set. This might be in hospital operating suites, or it could be in clean rooms for pharmaceutical or semiconductor. Several of these pressure sensors can be placed at the doors of interest, and all four, or at least four, can be viewed simultaneously by the user on the wrist reporter. Now, when the person makes an adjustment of the fan or the damper, he can see all of those relationships changing at the same time. It is not necessary to go door by door, one by one, with an instrument after the fact to see what has happened during the adjustment. The results of the adjustment are shown in real time to the balancer. Key advantage there: a lot of time is saved. A 2-week bouncing job of a vivarium can save 20 or 30% of the man hours normally required. I've discussed using the wrist reporter for three key tab applications: airflow, velocity traverse, and room-to-room pressures. My friend Byron Seed of Arizona Air Balance, successive video segments, is going to go into more detail about each of those applications and how the wrist reporter can make test and balance faster, safer, and easier. Thank you for your interest.